Money roll, yeah, I'm looking at the bank, say miss, I do not want to jail, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stain, cover on my chain.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. So for this video, guys, we're switching it up a little bit. I'm going to be talking about Disney Plus and is it worth it at launch, and would I recommend it in general. Now, first of all, there's been a lot of problems going on with Disney Plus. This is the first day, this is launch day. You expect a lot of problems, even though I don't understand why companies can't get it right on launch days between games, video games and stuff like that, and big streaming services. Just in terms of servers and stuff, they know a lot of people are going to be on their servers. It's launch day. I don't know how they always screw it up, but besides that, besides the major issues, I do think that Disney Plus is going to be successful just because a lot of their content is just nostalgic. And a lot of their content is what we've grown up with, like Star Wars, the Disney animated movies, the Disney animated shows, Pixar. So I think there's going to be a lot of value within the streaming service, but there's also the cons in that it doesn't have a lot of mature type of content for adults. Like let's say a detective movie or like a thriller movie where someone gets killed and the detective has to figure it out. They don't really have anything that's kind of like rated R, rated 18A, so it's gonna be kind of hit or miss. And this is kind of gonna be, the streaming service is gonna kind of be for like people that are Disney fans, I would say, like Disney fanboys and girls, people that want to go back and rewatch a lot of the movies that they grew up with, a lot of the shows that they also grew up with, and stuff like that. In terms of, I think nostalgia is going to play a big factor in this streaming service. So I got the Canadian version, guys, because I am Canadian. If you don't believe me, look outside. It's been snowing like crazy. We got like 20 centimeters. It just stopped snowing earlier today, so it's pretty crazy out there. But winter's on its way. This is just the beginning of winter. We got like 6 more months to go, so it's all good. It's all good. But I got the Canadian version. It may be a little bit different. There might be a little bit more content on your version if you got the American version, because there's a lot more content, I think, in the American version. I'm not sure how they're doing in like the UK and Australia, so I'm not sure about that. But I'm gonna grab my controller and we're gonna go through the library of content that Disney Plus has. So let's just give me a sec. Let me disconnect it. Alright, guys, so let's actually go through the movies and like type of shows that these guys have. So the Disney stuff, let's see if it's actually working. Yeah, it is working. Alright, they got a lot of originals. Like they're doing a remake of High School Musical. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a hit with like the younger people, but they got a few originals going. The live actions, we already knew they were gonna put all their live action remakes on this. Expect Lion King, expect Aladdin later on in the year, or maybe in the beginning of next year. They already got Dumbo up there, so and Maleficent too, pretty much. So they have a lot of content in terms of live actions. This is what I really want to watch, guys. The animated movies. Go back in time, like, hold up. Go back in time and watch like the 90s, the golden era of Disney animated movies. The Lion King 2D animation. They don't make movies in 2D anymore because it costs too much money or whatever, so it's unfortunate. But you got Aladdin, the 2D version, the original version with Robin Williams, R.I.P. Robin Williams. So those are the movies I'm interested in watching. Just rewatching those with my families and friends and stuff like that. Can't wait. Stuff that I grew up with on the Disney Channel. My younger sister has been hounding me for my password for Disney Plus because she wants to share accounts because of Lizzie McGuire. We grew up in that era in the 2000s and the late 1990s, so this is the stuff we grew up watching with. It's gonna be funny to go back and watch a lot of these shows that were like you grew up with as kids, but like going back and watching them as adults. You know what I mean? You always catch like funny things that you wouldn't have catched before as a kid or whatever. So they got a lot of stuff in terms of their animated movies. They got some shows. They even got the Marvel shows, like the X-Men shows, the Spider-Man shows from the 2000s and stuff. So we'll get to that at some point. But let's check out Pixar right now. Pixar is like the unsung hero of Disney. Low-key, Pixar makes Disney a lot of money, and no one really talks about Pixar as a company because I guess they do their job so well that everybody's just like, I mean, that was a great movie, you know? Like, so we got the Finding Nemo franchise, we got the Car franchise, we got Toy Story, Monsters Inc. We gotta have the Incredibles. Where's the Incredibles at? I mean, they gotta have that. If they don't have that, I mean, Toy Story. Oh yeah, we got the Incredibles. We should probably have the Incredibles too. We got WALL-E, Brave, Ratatouille, such an underrated movie. I mean, Pixar is probably almost better than Disney animated movies after the 90s. You know, like Pixar has made better movies after the 90s in terms of Disney animated movies. Like, they got a library of great content, so I'm really looking forward to going back and watching a lot of Pixar movies as well, guys. But let's check out the Marvel catalog. And guys, the Marvel catalog, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Marvel. That's like one of the major things that everybody's looking forward to. In terms of the movies, I've pretty much seen every Marvel movie on premiere night, like opening night at the theaters. So I'm not really looking forward to that as much. I'm gonna go back and watch Infinity War and Endgame. I think they get their license back for Infinity War in 2020, so Endgame is the only one you could watch right now on Disney Plus. I think Infinity War is still on Netflix, but I have both of those, so it doesn't really matter. Guardians of the Galaxy is super underrated. Captain America, Winter Soldier, probably one of the best Disney movies that they've made in Marvel. The first Avengers movie came out in 2012. Amazing movie, just amazing. Civil War, one of the best action sequences in the airport. Just the introduction of Spider-Man as well. Age of Ultron, not bad. Now guys, they're gonna come out with a lot of shows as well, right? Like, oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. The series. This is what I'm looking forward to. Now I'm not gonna watch everything Marvel, you know what I mean? I can't spend that much time. What I really want to watch is that the What If. That is really captivating, and a lot of these old school cartoons, guys. Like, I grew up with this stuff. This is like the Spider-Verse was pretty much created in the 90s and the 2000s with that original Spider-Man cartoon. I'm trying to find it right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The OGs know what I'm talking about. So I'm just looking forward to watching that. The X-Men cartoon, like I was saying, from the 90s with that classic intro. Just looking forward to a lot of the content within the Marvel banner. But like I said, I'm probably not going to watch all of the streaming shows because that's just too much for me, right? Now let's get into Star Wars. I mean, everybody's talking about The Mandalorian today. I still haven't seen it because there was a lot of problems with my my Disney Plus earlier. I'm gonna sit down and watch it right after I'm done making this video and editing and put it up. So I might do a review for episode 1 later on during the week. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. But anyways, guys, all the movies are back. I mean, they're all in like Ultra HD, which is sick. Look at that, man. It's gonna be like Rogue One's such a beautiful movie too. Empire, of course. I'm gonna go back and watch Empire. That's the best, the GOAT of Star Wars. You know what I mean? But what else? Do they have Rebels and Clone Wars? Oh, they have Rebels and Clone Wars. The full series? Do they have the full series? I have to check. Hold on. I think they might have the full series, man. Series episode. So they got up to season 6. So like these guys, Disney Plus is they got all the content that Star Wars, even like the Lego stuff. That's pretty impressive, you know what I mean? But it all does belong to them, so you would expect it on their streaming services. And like I said, the gem of this all is that all the movies are available in Ultra HD, which is gonna be a treat for all of us fans to go back and just recapture some of the imagination and the moments that we had while we were growing up. So really, really great stuff. National Geographics. I'm not sure if you guys are big into documentaries. I really love documentaries just because it's just great to see the entirety of the world, you know, to see like under the ocean or like in the Sahara Desert or like just stuff that's going on around you that you don't even know of, you're oblivious of. So I'm always a big fan of documentaries, and there's a lot of good knowledge to learn within documentaries about the world and about our place in the universe. So it's always just nice to sit down and watch a documentary after a rough day of work and just kind of be awed and just reassured that this world is a beautiful place, you know? So I'm gonna be watching a lot of these documentaries, and I'm really excited to see what kind of content they have in terms of documentaries. So would I recommend Disney Plus at launch? I would only recommend it if you really want to go back and watch a lot of the stuff that you grew up watching, and if you can't get it anywhere else. Now, if you don't get Disney Plus, you're gonna have to sail the 7 seas, aka pirate The Mandalorian, because that's pretty much the only place you're gonna be able to find it is on Disney Plus at the moment. And that's pretty much what Disney Plus is like using as their marketing tool, right? Like they're doing weekly episodes too, so it's like they're not just dumping the whole series at once, so you just can't binge watch it and then like unsubscribe from their streaming service, which a lot of people would do. So ultimately it comes down to, most of the stuff on Disney Plus you've probably already seen. So I would think Disney Plus is for a lot of the people that are really fans of Disney, whether that be Disney animated movie, Pixar, Marvel, or Star Wars. If you're a big fan of any one of those type of genres, those main genres, I would say get it immediately. If you want to wait like a month, I would say for the holidays next month, it would be a great thing to have, because you know you're gonna have family over, you know you're gonna have friends over, and everything on Disney Plus is family friendly content, so you could always just throw anything on and everybody could have a good time and enjoy themselves. So for next month, it would be a perfect opportunity to get it. You could catch up on shows you don't want to watch, that you've kind of like missed out on, like The Mandalorian. And then if you don't want it after December, you could always unsubscribe, right? The only downfall for me is whether or not Disney Plus is gonna be able to sustain itself over the course of like years, right? Because it has no adult content. So like, it has no like 14 and above content. Like in Canada, we have like 14A, so like you have to be 14 or with an adult. Or like 18A. So like 18A is like rated R pretty much. Like you have to be an adult to go watch it, you know, or at least accompanied by an adult. So it has none of that content. So I'm just wondering if people are gonna be able to, because like I said, a lot of the stuff, like sure, I want to go back and watch the Mighty Ducks, you know, I'm gonna go watch that tonight. Sure, I want to watch a few documentaries, or I want to watch the X-Men cartoon from the 90s. But 4 months from now, am I going to be as interested, you know? So let me know in the comment section. Are you going to get Disney Plus? What are your thoughts? Are you excited for it? The Mandalorian, like I said, I'm going to watch that right after I make this video, and probably do a review about it. But let me know in the comment section if you're excited for Disney Plus. Let me know if you liked the video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. But I'm going to wrap it up, guys. So take care of yourself. Stay safe, because it is a crazy world, and there are a lot of crazy people. But most importantly, guys, you already know by now. Peace.